Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a very interesting video. I'm using a ton of different products, but mostly Alleyloop. I know it's not a very well-known brand, but for some reason I ended up buying one of their products a while ago and I really liked it and it broke. So when I went back to buy that new one, I bought everything they had on the website, which is not a lot. And we're gonna try it out today with some other products because they don't have a full face of makeup. So let's get started with prepping the face and let's have some fun together. I'm not gonna get as personal as I did on my last video because that video was a little exhausting, probably for most people who are watching it, because it was a lot about my life. That's my Sika mist that I always talk about. My face is usually a little red and Sika is amazing for, this is a Hydra Relief face mist, and well, it's Sika Centella Asiatica and it helps with redness and when your face is irritated. Also the CeraGood, which I saw James Walsh use their face mist and I already had it before him, but they have a whole line of CeraGood and I just bought this one, which is an emulsion. It's a super ceramide emulsion with a pH of 5.5, which your skin likes to be in an acidic, a little bit of an acidic environment, so that's better for your skin. And ceramides are amazing to they're like little building blocks for your skin. They're really, really good to rehydrate, repair, and just make your skin look plump and nice. So I'm putting everything on the floor just because I have a bunch of stuff in my little table that I'm gonna get closer to. Whoopsie. Okay. My table looks interesting because it's a bunch of a messy situation. So I'm gonna try the Huda Beauty. I know this isn't new, but I never buy stick foundations. I find them to be too thick for my taste. Never mind. I'm using the NYX Bright Maker primer, which I've never used. I don't know if NYX primers are good, to be honest. I am kind of new at with the whole drugstore makeup. I've been buying and doing a lot of videos on drugstore beauty, and I've had like really good experiences with some of them. I think this does make your face look brighter and cute. Let's see what it looks like with the foundation on top. This is in the shade Creme Brulee. I don't know if this is too dark and I just dug into it. I usually don't buy stick foundations because I find that they're too thick, but I have heard that this is a good one and it's not too thick, but it does feel thick on the skin in my opinion for what I'm used to, and I might be adding way too much. Woo! My nose is always red, so there we go. Let's see. The applicator that I got from Alleyloop, I'm gonna show it to you guys before I blend this. This is a little bag that they didn't come in this bag, but they gave me this little bag for free. So I put all the products that I got from Alleyloop in here. And I already had this brush, this like magical brush that does everything. I'll show it to you guys maybe after I blend my foundation, but it's like, look at this. It's a brush that's supposed to do everything for you, so you don't have to carry a bunch of brushes. But this is the part that you use to blend your foundation. It's super hard. I had this brush and I can't find it anymore. Super hard. I never tried to blend my foundation with this because I was like, this is gonna take forever. And I'm not doing that to you guys. This says it's a powder and contour brush, which is this fluffy area. A blending sponge. Well, I'll show it to you guys. This is an eyebrow brush, and then the other side is an eyeshadow brush. So yeah, it does give you limited options, but I guess if you're in like, I don't know, trying to pack really lightly and you just need to take very few products, maybe you could get away with using that brush. But I am using my regular sponge to apply this foundation, and to be honest, I thought I was gonna have to drag it a little bit more, and it's applying really well. I think I might have gotten rid of the peelies that I told you guys I had, like some peeling stuff from like a little like face peels that I did at home. Not face peel like the ones that you would get done at the dermatologist, but just like a lighter one, because you've seen those faces after you go to a dermatologist and your face looks like it's peeling off like it's a snake skin, like disastrous. And like that's why I haven't gotten a peel to get rid of my sunspots. And my sunspots are not from now. These are the result of me not taking care of my skin when I was younger, because sunspots appear about 10 years later. And since I didn't take care of my skin, well, this is the result. I have some sunspots, and that is okay. But I do try to use brightening products that reduce a little bit the amount, like the dark spots. I can't say I've found like, sorry. I can't say I've found like a wonder product that really removes every single spot from your face. No, you have to get not just one, but several. Why is my nose still red if I applied more foundation? Let's see. More foundation. There we go. The thing is, I wet the sponge a little too much just because I thought it was gonna be too thick. So I'm just not gonna pat it as hard so that the product actually stays on the nose. If the sponge is too wet, it will obviously remove more of the product. So there we go. The nose is looking better now. My under eyes are always red. Like the little puffy area under the eyes, that's always red. And sometimes I kind of like it when it's red. It looks like that, like tired, cool look. I don't know if that's a cool thing, but sometimes I like it. Anyways, I'm using my Kosas concealer because it's my favorite concealer. And for this, we're gonna try the Alleyloop brush because I think it might work for concealer, because you know, doing your whole face will take ages, but doing just a smaller area might work. What worries me is that the sponge is way too hard. So when the sponges are too hard, they just remove the product. So let's just hope that's not what happens. I don't know why they would make the sponge so hard. You know, like if you're gonna do a product, I have my glass of water here with my dad's initials. I just noticed that. I'm gonna really wet it because it's really hard and I hope it really gets soft. Let's see. Woo! Where's my towel? Okay, that was a lot of water coming out. Okay, yes, it did get softer. I feel like this might work for my concealer. Let's see. All right, it's just kind of awkward. See, it's removing my makeup. It's awkward. It is awkward. It is awkward. What is this redness that is coming back on my face? What the hell is going on? Let me see. I'm gonna keep trying. Never give up. I'm gonna still tap it in lightly. I don't know what I did on that area that I like removed my makeup, but I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer right there. Maybe a little bit more once I'm done blending this. I wouldn't say this is horrible for blending concealer because it's a nice small sponge, and once you wet it, it's not that hard. But I would definitely not use this to apply foundation because I would go crazy and your foundation would dry out before you are done blending this crap with this thing. Okay, so almost all the redness is gone, but I honestly feel like I need more concealer. Like, I hate it when my nose is red in the wrong areas. Like, I like a little bit of redness on the nose as if I was like a little sun-kissed. The thing is, like, I keep stamping it and it keeps removing the makeup instead of applying it. That didn't happen under my eyes. But on my nose, I'm using my fingers. I'm using my fingers because this is driving me insane. All right. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse. Okay. I just don't like it when this whole area is red. Like, what? There's something going on that the foundation is not sticking to the sides of my nose, and this is like the oddest thing ever because this never happens when I'm doing my makeup at home. Like, what in the world is going on? Do you guys see how red my nose is, or is it just me going crazy? You guys, I wasn't gonna film today because I was in a bad mood. Don't ask me why. Like, since my dad passed, and I don't want to talk about it too much just because no one wants to hear about sad stories all the time on YouTube. But since my dad passed, I've noticed that I haven't been in the greatest mood. It just, some days I am angry at the world for taking my dad, whoever took my dad. Because I can't blame God, you know, like it's just, that was his path. That was the way things were supposed to go. But sometimes I am mad at the world because the most amazing person that I've ever met, who to me was my dad, is gone. And that makes me really angry. What? Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this because otherwise I'm gonna take 2 ages trying to fix my face. I think it's looking pretty okay. Yeah, whatever. Let me grab my mirror. There's some areas that are not grabbing, and I'm not sure if it's a foundation or it's not the concealer because I'm so used to using this concealer. So I'm not sure if it's the foundation that is like moving around because it hasn't dried out correctly. So let's just hope the end result is good. Today we're going for like a makeup, no makeup look. Maybe I chose the wrong foundation for that because stick foundations usually don't give you that look. But I just thought about that, so too late. I need to cover that redness under my eyes that I just said I liked, but not today. I'm sorry if I'm like not vibing today, you guys. I'm sorry if I'm not in the best mood. It has nothing to do with anyone except for myself. I hate myself when I'm in a bad mood. Okay, so I'll show you guys why I repurchased this. This is the Alleyloop 3-in-1 that comes with a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. And I loved having this in my purse, but it broke. But you can tell that I got some use out of it, like quite some use out of it. It's, I don't know why I'm having trouble opening it, but I ran out of the bronzer and I was like, I need a new one because I'm not gonna be like messing around with this in the car because the whole point of this is for things to be easier. So I was like, yeah, I need a new one. This is the Dream Team 3-in-1 moisturizer, eye cream, and mask. I should have worn this before to prep my skin, and I forgot I had this. So we'll use this for another day. But the ingredients look pretty good. This is for your face. And I bought a cream that I thought was for your face, and it said smooth operator. So I thought it was gonna smooth my face. But this is moringa seed oil to seriously hydrate, tea tree oil on witch hazel help prevent razor bumps and soften stubble. So razor bumps, which honestly I don't have, so this is useless for me. There it goes. And I'll give it to someone who needs it. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in. This is a lip trio. This is a cream, a matte, and a gloss. I haven't tried this one. But I wanna do my brows with what? Let me see what this is. Oh no, this is a cream eyeshadow liner stick. See this? This is all over the place. The Pen Pal. This is a 4-in-1. It is an eyeliner in black, a highlighter in champagne, a lip liner in nude pink, and a brow pencil in taupe. So I'm gonna do my brows first. I hope this is a taupe. Look how cute it is. I just hope it works. But like the thing is like, oh, that's how you make it come out. All right, yeah, got it. Let's see, because I'm super picky about brow pencils. Oh, it's gliding on really easily. Oh, really easily. The stick is a little fat, like a little thick. So it's not like the easiest to work with. Like I need to take out more product because otherwise I feel like it's just not letting me get into like the nooks and crannies of my brows. But it's definitely gliding on easily. It's smooth. It's a nice shade. I chose the shade taupe. You're able to choose your shade, obviously, because otherwise, who would want this? I feel like my brows look weird. All right, I'm done. I'm done because when I'm upset about something, I just feel like everything looks bad, everything is going on wrong, and you know what? At the end of the day, when the upsetness passes by, I like laugh at myself because I'm like, why the hell was I so upset, you know? And it's not like I get upset and I start yelling or like slamming doors. I'm just upset as in I'm just like a moody biatch. But like I don't show it to other people. I am more of an introverted bad mooder, whatever you want to call it. Like but like obviously someone like my boyfriend can tell that I'm in a bad mood because he knows me so well. Something's going on with this brow. He can tell. Like today he was like, are you in a bad mood? Like what's going on? And I was like, yeah, I'm in a bad mood. But I'm not like, don't talk to me. Like I'm just like, I'm sorry, baby. If I'm like serious or something, like I'm sorry, it's not with you. Like I try always when I'm like just like a little like like not feeling my greatest, I try to tell him that it's not him, it's just me. I'm gonna go in with my 24-hour brow setter, which is not a new thing, but I just freaking love this thing. And I mean, if you want something that is like the easiest thing to use for your brows, you can laminate them, you can fluff them up with this brush. This is the perfect product to get the brows of your dreams. Well, if you know how to fill them in. And then this brow looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it does look weird. Doesn't look weird when I'm looking at it up close, but once I get far away, it looks a little weird. But that's okay. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Today's not the day for me to stress out about my brows. Stack the odds. Now we're gonna go in with a fun part. Well, we'll go back to the pen pal afterwards. I'm gonna go in with a stack the odds multi-use face stacker. And I'm excited to have this again because I really got some use out of this. I never ever, this is like the highlighter. I think I got the same shade as before. They have different shades. Oh no, maybe not. No, see, these are different shades. This one is lighter and this one is darker. And then you have your gorgeous bronzer, which will get messy for sure. Like, don't think it's gonna look as pretty as this. Always, it will get messy. But let's try this brush and see if it works for this. I'm just gonna dry it out a little bit. I'm not drying it on my pants. I have a towel down there. I'm gonna try not to make a disaster on my little new palette and start patting it. Okay, this feels quite weird, but it works. It's so weird to like, cause like it doesn't feel like a regular sponge. Like I could definitely do this with a regular sponge, but grabbing this sponge as if it was a pencil and then tapping it in, it feels strange. But see, like it blends in so easily, even with this crappy situation here, it blends in so easily. This is the best product that I've tried from Alleyloop because it's the only one that I've tried. But in my opinion, this product is really, really great to keep in your purse and just have your bronzer, highlighter, and contour. And blush. It's just like such an easy product to just throw in your purse, and like you can go out wear no makeup, just like maybe a little bit of concealer and just add a little bit of this and voila. Okay, I'm like getting the hang of it. It's getting better. It's getting better. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, it's not so bad. It's not my favorite way of applying it. I'm trying to not get the edges dirty because I'm so OCD. Well, you couldn't tell I was OCD from that other palette because it comes to a point where you're in the car and you're in a rush and you're just like swirling it all around. But when my makeup is new, I'm so OCD about not getting it messy. I feel like that happens to everyone. Like you got your brand new computer and you're so OCD about having it all clean, and like 3 months in, your computer looks like crap. At least that's what happens to me all the time. Like I always try to take such good care of my stuff when it's brand new, and then I kind of forget about it and I'm just like, oh, screw it. I don't know if I should contour my nose because my nose is looking red. But I'm gonna try to contour my nose a little bit and see if I don't ruin it. Okay. Oh God. Oh godly God. This foundation, you guys, it's moving around. It keeps moving around. Like I'm applying I wish you guys could see it, but like I'm applying this bronzer and the foundation is moving with it. So it hasn't set. Like I feel like you either set this with a powder or you're gonna end up with a melted face very, very soon as you go out. Like I don't know why this foundation has such good reviews. Maybe people haven't used it for a long time, but this is a kind of foundation that will melt on you for sure. Like at least that's what's happening to me, and I've used tons of foundations. Like not tons, but I've used quite a few foundations, and this moves around for sure. Like the more I try to contour my nose, it's not even contouring, it's just removing the foundation so the redness is coming out and it's looking like it's the contour, you know? Do you see? Like it's looking like it's a contour, but it's just the redness that's coming out. So now my nose looks 3 times bigger than it should have. I'm gonna add Kosas concealer because this never fails me. And I'm gonna tap it with my brush. And I'm gonna forget about that freaking foundation that I tried to add more. I was like, okay, I'm gonna add more because it feels like it really has good coverage. And then I'm just gonna let my nose dry so that the concealer dries. And we're gonna go in with the blush. I hope I like the shade. It's a little brighter than this one. This one looks disgusting, but it was a beautiful shade. I'll show you. This is the shade, and this is the other shade. Old, new. Are they the same and that just got dirty and gunky? Let me look at the back of this. Sassy pants stack the odds. I think they're the same ones and it just changed colors for some reason. You guys, I'm not gross with my makeup. I don't know what happened there. I swear, I take care of my makeup. This brow is driving me insane. And I feel like, see, I told you guys this video was gonna be all over the place, and if you don't have the patience to watch a video like this today, click out of this video because I am all over the place. Yep, all over the place. Nothing is working today. What is going on? What is going on? I'm actually, my cousins, which I'm reuniting with, I saw them when my dad was at the hospital. We used to see each other very often at my grandparents' house. I'm reuniting with them. I'm having late lunch here at my house with a bunch of them. We're a lot. I think we're like 16, if I'm not incorrect. Like 16 women, maybe 15 girls, and the rest are guys, like 4 guys. We're a lot more women than guys. And they're coming to my house and I'm really excited, but I'm also a little nervous. They're coming to have lunch at my house. I don't remember if that was my idea, but I'm really excited. And because I haven't had them here have lunch at my house, like a bunch of them, like ever, or at least not that I remember. And I'm really excited. But I'm also like, every time I have like a dinner or I plan something at my house, I want everything to be perfect. I'm gonna go in with a regular sponge as well, you guys, because you guys, sometimes brands try to make products that are so useful and so innovative and they just end up ruining your makeup. So, like, look how nice it melted in with this fluffy, very, very fluffy sponge. And compared to this, it was just like stamping it. So I'm gonna stamp it again because I want more blush, even though we're going for the natural look. My natural look includes a lot of blush. Well, a little less than usual, but it includes quite a good amount of blush. Okay, I'm getting happier because my makeup is looking cuter now. And now for the highlighter, let's compare the highlighters and see if, yep, I think they're the same highlighters. Yeah, I must have really liked that shade and that's why I picked it up again. But the highlighter is so smooth. It works like a dream. So if I were to recommend something from Alleyloop, it would definitely be this little gem. This is a little gem. I'm so upset mine broke, but I don't think it was their fault. It's because it was like traveling all over the place in my makeup case and just like opening it up so many times and like, I don't know whose fault it was. It doesn't matter. I already have a new one. But I don't know if you can see that it gives you a really nice glow, but it's not really accentuating the pores too much, you know? And that's always my goal with highlighter. Like, I want my face to look glowy, but I don't want the pores to be too accentuated. And this doesn't accentuate the pores. This looks better in person, for sure. Let me see. Yeah, in person, this looks flawless. It looks flawless in person. The camera just tends to pick up on like whatever they decide to pick up on and do whatever it decides to do with your face. I always add a little highlighter just like in a C formation like this. Just to like go like this. I'm adding a tiny bit here. I'm not going all the way here because that will accentuate my pores, even though sometimes I do. And then I use a little bit of setting powder to just like keep some of the highlighty stuff, but like set it down with a little bit of powder. So I don't know. I think I might add a little bit more bronzer. Yeah, this is the bronzer, but I'm gonna add it with my regular sponge. Woo! Whew. Regular sponge, here we go. So yeah, this is not like that makeup, no makeup look anymore. But it's like a very natural, like I barely did anything to my face look. I'm gonna bronze my nose a little bit and I might just not contour it. I'm gonna go up here as well with a little bit of whatever's left on the, because I don't like this area to look white and the rest to look just so different, you know? I like everything to flow. I still want to contour my goddamn nose, but I feel like I'm just gonna ruin it. So no, I'm just gonna add a little bit of the, I don't think I need more red on my nose. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the bronzer again to my nose. That was too much. Okay, that looks good. And a little bit of bronzer here. Yeah, it might not be like the use to add bronzer in these areas, but I feel like that gives you like that I just came back from the beach look, and this is what it looked like with 2 little drops of makeup. So I'm liking the makeup right now. And for my eyes, this is the magic pen. I'm gonna use first the 11th Hour Cream Eyeshadow and Liner Stick. I'm not a fan of liners because I'm not good with liners. And where is the liner stick? Oh, it's just an eyeshadow stick. There's no liner, unless I'm doing something wrong. Oh my God, I just broke this in half. Something to make me more angry today. Yay! Just kidding, you guys. This kind of things don't get me like really, really angry, but not ideal. So I'm just gonna hope that I can smash this on my eyes without this falling apart, because we do really want to go with a very subtle eye look. And this has a very creamy, nice texture. I like this eye stick. I've tried a few eye sticks, and this is very, very silky and creamy. Ooh, I love it. And I love the shade that I picked. It looks so natural. I'm definitely adding this to my lower lids. There we go. I love it. Now I'm happy. What do you guys think? Should I go up a little bit higher? The thing is, like, I have very almondy shaped eyes, and when I open my eyes, I don't have a lot of lid space. You know what I mean? So it's mostly when you close your eyes that you will be able to see it. I don't know if it's blended well, but it looks really, really gorgeous and natural in person. This is gonna be one of my favorite, like, one and done eye sticks. I'm upset that I broke, but hopefully I can just like stuck it in back together. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna buy a new one of this and see what other shades they have, because I've tried eye sticks that just like grab onto the skin and they don't glide on very easily. And I think I'm also gonna go in with highlighter. with more highlighter on. Oh, this is the bronzer. Never mind. Highlighter is at the top. More highlighter just at the top of this area. I don't know if you can tell or if you can actually see the highlighter. I'm gonna add more. I'm adding more just so that you guys can see it on camera. My crappy lighting doesn't let me show you guys the full like makeup look and how cute it looks sometimes, but I already talked to my aunt and she said she has some lighting from some business that she was doing, taking pictures and stuff. I don't know where she got the lighting because I haven't been able to find good lighting here in Mexico. So maybe I'll buy it from her. Maybe she'll give them to me. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. But that was a good notice. Yeah, whatever you call it. That was a good thing. Should I add more blush or should we just keep it this way, like super, super natural? Nope. Let's add more blush. I'm gonna use the old blush just because it's the same shade, so it doesn't matter, and it's still good because I didn't buy it too long ago. I used it so much that it just like broke off very, very quickly. Forehead, always adding some blush on the forehead and almost up to my eyes, like those are the cheer up cheeks. I don't know if you've heard M Cosmetics Michelle Fan talk about going up here with your pink blush, like a baby pink blush, because it will give you cherub cheeks, and that just sounds so lovely. Cherub cheeks, like a little angel. I'm getting in a better mood. I think you guys can tell. Makeup just gets me hyped, makes me be in a better mood, and sharing it specifically just makes me always get in a better mood. I love that even if it's dried out, I can go through it again and it won't like get clunky and messy. What did I do here to my brow? There we go. Okay. So now onto the liner in this thing. I don't know if I should eyeliner. Oh, there's a lip liner in here. I thought I had a lip stuff. Okay, no. I'm gonna use my Patrick Ta lip liner, but this lip liner is not coming out. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's a very thin lip liner. I hope I don't break it. I don't know how many options they have of this stick, but it's cute that you can pick different options. So let's see what this liner does. Okay, so the size of the pen is not being uncomfortable to do the lips. It was a little awkward for the eyes, for the eyebrows, but definitely not for the lips. It's actually kind of comfortable. I'm overlining my lips a tiny, tiny bit because we don't want to go with this super overlined lip if we're going for a more natural look. Even though sometimes I like to go with a very natural look and some kind of like pouty lips. All right. And I already showed you guys in a video, there's this like little thing that you do, that you like extend the little line right here. I don't know what the hell it does to your lips, but it looked so good when I saw it on social media. I look like the Joker, but when I saw it on social media, it just made the lips, like, I think I'm just not lifting enough. Like, I think it's supposed to be more lifted. No, let me stop. Let me stop. Because I'm making this worse. Okay, now I need a little bit of concealer right there because now I have like a pink spot right there. A little bit of concealer. See, I told you guys this video was gonna be just hopefully a fun video for you guys to watch. And like, this is what happens when you try new makeup, you know? You mess it up and then you get a hang of it and then you either love it or hate it. And I am liking this liner. It doesn't have a lot of punch, as in like the color almost matches my lips, or it's the same shade or even lighter than my lips. But I don't mind because it is giving them shape. So I'm gonna try to do the little line again in a different way. Just like this. All right. Okay. Not gonna do anything else to my lips except for adding, obviously, some... How does it go back? Oh, there we go. I think I might add a tiny bit of, not black eyeliner, because that would just ruin the whole purpose of like going with a natural look. Why doesn't this stay down? Oh God, please don't tell me it's failing me this quickly. Why doesn't it stay down? Let's see, does this one stay down? None of them are staying down. What am I doing wrong? Oh, there, you have to push it in. Just so if you guys buy it, you have to like click down and push it in. So anyways, I'm gonna use a little bit of this that was for my brows on my eyes. Just to give them like a tiny little wing that is very barely noticeable. I don't know if you can even see it. Oh yeah, you can. Just going to the middle, not all the way to the end. And I'm doing this little wing. So yeah. And then I'm going on the other side, obviously. Why is there one side of your face that is always so awkward? Does that happen to any of you guys? I feel like that's good enough and I should stop before I ruin it more. But no, never good enough. Let's keep going at it a little bit more. It's a very, very subtle brown because it's a taupe. But I just want to make it as similar as possible as the other side. So I think they're looking pretty similar. So that's it. For the lips, I'm applying my Volume Plumping Gloss from Patrick Ta in the shade... What's the shade name? 2cc. That's an odd name because I would have imagined that they would have like all this like nice names. So maybe I'm just reading the shade wrong, but it's the first time that I try it. And ooh, the smell of this. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to buy more of these. This smells delicious. The applicator is incredible. When I quit this video, I'm gonna go watch some Patrick Ta. I love getting tips from Hung Van Go, Patrick Ta, like really good. I'm not saying I'm anything even close to how good they are at all, but I love getting tips from them because they always have the most amazing tips. And even if I can't do them myself, I can try to like halfway do them, you know? Like kind of halfway. Or like a more subtle version of whatever they're doing. Because like whenever they're doing like a crazy smoky eye, like smoky eyes are hard to do, my friends. Oh, and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner because this does have a highlight and I love highlighting my inner corner. So let's highlight the inner corner. This is perfect. I feel like this little pen and this other little thing are gonna be my two favorites. And actually, I really like this stick as well. I'm upset that it broke, but I like everything. The thing that I wouldn't recommend is this brush. This is useless. Like, I had it already. I don't know why I bought it again. I just bought it because I wanted to try everything for you guys on camera, everything that I could purchase from them. But to be honest, I think the idea is good, but the execution was not. So, is it highlighting my eyes? Yeah, I think so. Let's look on my hand. It's not the most highlighty thing in the world. Sorry, my nose is... Oh. It's not the most highlighted thing in the world, but if you're going for a natural makeup look, you don't need the most highlighted thing in the world. I'm just used to very highlighty inner corners. So I like this pen. The one that I think that I'm gonna use the least, well, maybe I'll use the black liner as well. Yeah, there will be times that I'll use the black liner. So now I'm just gonna powder my face with Laura Mercier, with the magical crappy brush. Well, this, I wouldn't say it's all crappy. Like, this, if you're in a, like, oh, crap, I forgot my sponge, like, you can use this. I'm sure you can use this as a shadow, as an eyeshadow applicator because it's, like, just one kind of eyeshadow applicator. It's not going to give you, like, the fluffy one, the thin one, the whatever. But this definitely works as an eyeshadow applicator. And then this one, if you do your brows with powder... I think this is a very, very nice pencil. So this one is the only one that kind of fails me. I wish the sponge was like bigger. That it felt more like a regular sponge. Sorry, you guys. My nose is watering and that's gross. I'm sorry, but that's the case. So I'm going to powder my face. Just in certain areas. I haven't used this powder in a long time, but Laura Mercier is such a classic when it comes to her powders and her makeup in general. I feel like she has some really good makeup, and the good part is that I do have a Laura Mercier makeup video coming up because I bought everything that I could find to do a full face. I'm not saying I bought all the makeup from Laura Mercier that she owns, that she has, that they sell. I'm saying I bought everything to do a full face and more. So I'll be swatching those shadow sticks that she has that look amazing. I haven't tried them and I've been dying to try them. And the only reason why I haven't tried them is because I want to try them with you guys. And don't kill me, but I'm going to add a tiny bit more blush. Because I feel like sometimes it fades a little bit. And yeah, this is a natural, everyday look. I love, okay, so roundup. Oh no, never mind, eyebrows. This is a Tower 28 eyeshadow mascara. And I remember trying it once on camera with you guys, and I think I loved it. I think, oh god, I keep getting it dirtier with powder. I think I loved it, and I love this kind of applicators that are a little curved but that are not too saturated with makeup, with product, so that it won't stain the top of my lid. This is a good mascara. I always stain this little area right here. I don't know if it happens to a lot of people or if it's my eye shape, but I usually stain that area. I don't know why. But this is like the perfect mascara for a natural look. It's not too watery. I would say this is more of a dry mascara, but not in a bad way. I love the brush because it's not spiky, as in it will spike the crap out of your eyes. So it's looking really cute. And then I turn it around and I use the opposite side to do the lower lashes. Don't use the curved side to do your lower lashes because you will just end up with... I should have skipped this for the natural look, but whatever, I already did it. So let's grab onto a little bit more mascara and do this side, which is my angry side that never cooperates. It's either it doesn't cooperate with the brow or the lashes don't cooperate. But you know, you end up loving both sides of your face because that's just the way it is. You can't just like love one side and hate the other side. But I'm not gonna lie, this is my good side because I always got my makeup done better on this side. I like the way my face looks on this side better than this side. Can you tell? I think everyone can tell that this is my good side. Now I'm gonna do the lower lids. And I'm gonna mist my face a little bit just to like bring back some hydration. And that is it, you guys. A full face of random stuff. I recommend Alleyloop for sure. This is what it looks like from far away. If you were like seeing me walking down the street, like you would probably think like, oh, she's got a little makeup on, but it's not like this crazy amount of makeup. I feel like it looks like a very natural makeup look, which I am happy about. And I hope you guys had the patience to go through this with me because it was like, oh, let me fix this, let me fix that. Oh, now this is going off, and like, it was frustrating at times. So I can just imagine how boring that might have been for you. So, but we ended up laughing at the end, you know. I'm in a much better mood right now, which I'm happy about because every time I film for you guys, it makes me so happy. This was what I'm passionate about, filming for you guys. Just like spreading the message of like, doing your makeup is not only about the way that you look, it's also about, it's like, it's an art, it's about learning, it's about just enjoying yourself, it's peaceful, it makes you very relaxed and just focused on what you're doing. Like, even if you're not going anywhere, do your makeup and then you can just remove it with a cleansing balm and a face wash. I hope you're double cleansing, all of you, and not a makeup wipe. Double cleanse, it will change your skin. And I'm happy because I feel like I can keep this makeup on for almost the rest of the day without feeling like I have a bunch of makeup, because usually after I'm done filming, I remove it all. And I think everything came out pretty cute. Pretty cute. Nothing professional, nothing out of this world, but I'm feeling myself. I like it. I'll shut up now. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for putting up with my insane amount of talking, because I can never shut up once I turn the camera on. I keep talking and talking, but that's just because I'm excited. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for liking anything, for commenting. I appreciate the comments so much because I will always respond, and that to me tells me that you guys are interested, and I always accept feedback, if it's good or negative or just constructive. Feedback is like what I would love to get from you guys. And I'm just really happy because I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and I'm filming every day. Maybe I'll skip a day or max 2 days, but I'm filming every day. I've been doing this for 2 months and I have 54 videos. So that tells you something. I'm really passionate about this. And that's not for you to subscribe. No, I'm just telling you guys, I'm self-taught. I never took any classes and I'm not perfect. I'm not the best makeup artist, but I feel like you can just have fun with me and learn a few little tricks here and there and just see what kind of makeup just works and what doesn't, what is crappy, and where should you invest your money or not. And now I'll really shut up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, and I love you for being here and for being a human being. Goodbye. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow.